Is it possible to be happy all the time? Is it possible to be happy in the midst of difficulty? In the midst of difficult relationships? In the middle of circumstances that you wish would end very quickly? What do you think about that? What are you thinking about right now as I ask you this question? Is it possible to be happy right now with your circumstances? Santos Jr. here, A.k.a. Soldier of Self-Mastery. Another motivational video here. I'm back in my inspiration chamber. I was gonna make it near the river here where I'm at, too much wind. So I figured I'll take a few minutes and let's talk about happiness. Let's talk about inner joy. Let's talk about satisfaction to a certain degree. Now, I'll admit, this is not an easy topic. This is not an easy topic because we live in a world of uncertainty. We live in a world that is very depressed in many, many areas. What I'm talking about is something that you can generate. You generate. What I'm talking about is not predicated upon outward circumstances. Inner joy, I believe that inner joy is a gift, just like courage, just like confidence, just like faith, that can come from within you. How does it come? Where does inner joy, where does happiness come from? Does it come from a decision? Is it a gift that's been given to us, just like grief has been given to us as a gift? We must come to a place in life where we have a balance of both, right? There needs to be a balance. We want more of that inner joy, and you and I can generate more of it. In fact, the more inner joy that you generate, the more momentum it creates. People talk about endorphins. People talk about dopamine, right? We've heard those, I like to call them dolphins, right? Turn your dolphins loose. Now, I will admit, there's days, I wake up every day in a very positive attitude. I wake up because I go to bed with a positive attitude. So I wake up happy, right? In fact, as soon as I wake up, I do my deep breathing × 3 exercise, and I begin to call out affirmations that I have memorized. Those are two things that I'm on autopilot already because I built up that habit. And the night before, it really depends on what you do. It's going to determine how you wake up in the morning. I believe that you can generate your own happiness at will. It's a decision. It's a desire. It's a want. If you depend on outward circumstances, buying a new car, that brings a very short time of happiness. Buying a new home, getting a new job, fulfilling your dream, working those goals, right? Those little tiny goals that you need to work out to get to the bigger one. I believe that you can be happy every day. Will there be dips? Will there be dips in your happiness? Of course there will be, because we live in a world I mean, we don't have to look far to see what is really going on in the world around us. But when we look for the best in ourselves, in others, in circumstances, when we look for the best, we'll find the best. Because whatever you focus on, you not only will you move towards that, you'll bring it about in your life. If you focus on being happy, if you study happiness, if you read happiness books, if you talk to yourself more positive, if you listen to happy music, all of that, it just elevates what you already have inside. Imagine being happy without any of those things. Imagine that. Imagine your life being happy. It's possible, my friend. I work on that myself every single day. And there's sometimes that I look at my life and I say, wow, I haven't been depressed in a very long time. I used to be severely depressed because of the trauma that I grew up with, because of the footprints, because of the scars that were left in my subconscious. Now, I don't blame, I don't point a finger and say, well, I look at my past and I say, yeah, part of that, or a great part of that, has made me who I am today. But I am extremely grateful today. I am extremely grateful to my Lord, to my Savior, to my Master. I'm extremely grateful that I can say the joy of the Lord is my strength. The strength of the Lord is my joy. I don't depend on a new car. I don't depend on a bigger house. I do not depend on more money. I do not depend on better relationships or a very sunny day to make me happy. I depend on myself for happiness. And I'm very grateful to the Lord for giving us that gift. You have that ability, my friend. Encourage yourself. Start studying happiness. Start feeling, start thinking, start smiling. Start doing things that are going to make you more happy, my friend. I will see you on the next episode. This is Santos Jr., A.k.a. Soldier of Self-Mastery, philosopher of everyday victorious living here in Stockton, California. It's been a warm day. It's been a beautiful day. I'm going to continue, as I said, I'm going to continue to make every single day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top, in spite of and because of. Prepare ourselves for what's coming. We'll be ready for that moment. I pray. I'll see you on my next one at the top, my friend, on the inside. Peace through strength.